So, happy Wednesday. It's Dr. Rachel here. I'm here with Heidi from Mindy Body Baby. She's wearing a shirt. Perfect. Yeah, I know. I was like, the other table, I had this stuff. I'm always like, Mindy Baby Yoga. I want to call it. I know. She owns a yoga studio in town. So we asked her to come and talk about it and tell us all about it because everyone we know who goes there loves it. So
yeah.
So how long has it been open now?
We will be open a year in May. So not quite a year yet.
Okay. Almost. So you're getting closer.
Yeah.
And then, and what made you like decide? Did you open it with somebody? Is there two of you, or is it just yours?
Just me.
It's just you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell us why you opened it. All about it.
Yeah. So my journey to become a mama was pretty fun.
No. I've read your bio before.
Yeah. So while going through fertility treatments, I, while they say like 1 in 8 people are experiencing infertility, nobody talks about it. It seems to be kind of like that stigma. So it was a really lonely and isolating. I got pregnant finally in February of 2020, and in March of 2020, the world shut down.
Right. So you can do all those things you're probably hoping to do while pregnant.
Exactly. So again, really isolating, really lonely. And then I gave birth in November of 2020. Okay. So my whole postpartum newborn baby journey
still scared was like
isolating and alone. Yeah. So everything that I'd hoped to have, everything that I had envisioned for myself, was completely stripped. I ended up with postpartum anxiety. And I just thought, pandemic or not, if there's anybody out there who's feeling alone and isolated on their journey, it doesn't have to be that way. There's so much more that we have to offer as a community.
Absolutely.
So my number one was we need to build a space that can house all of the things that people would need on any stage of this journey. So fertility, prenatal, postpartum. What do we need as humans, but then also like what do we need as mamas as we kind of get past that point. And so I just created a place that can house all of that stuff. Yeah. So we try to give a little bit of something to everybody.
So do you have like special, I think I've seen that, like special fertility yoga, because you're a yoga studio, right? And Pilates?
So yoga and bar.
Yoga and bar. That's what it is. I always get those ones messed up. So
I know. It's kind of the same. One just you stand, one you lay. Yes. Yep. So we do some really special like fertility flow. Okay. We've got some special stuff coming up. We call it Fertility Flow and Friends. So we'll do like some group meetup. Okay. Again, just to kind of break the stigma. Yeah, have community around it.
I mean, there is even some of my own personal patients, you don't realize it like won't even tell me that they're going through that. And so I'm like, oh, I'm pregnant. I've been trying for 8 years. You really don't hear. I'm like, oh my god, no one ever told me. So.
Nobody talks about it. So we're doing now. We've got some fun stuff happening with the fertility center.
Okay.
So
we do.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
we've
cool.
Got. It is really neat.
Okay.
Being a patient there for so long.
Yeah. They know you well.
Get to know people.
Okay, so you're gonna do stuff with, like, is it gonna be at your studio or you're gonna do stuff there?
Details to follow. So
So stay tuned for that. Follow them for that. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, that. Okay, so you have that.
So we've got that going on. We do a lot with prenatal yoga.
Yes, we see that.
So that's, a really important spot. For us, it's, we get probably the most referrals from people. I think everybody kind of hears about that. Yeah. Your provider is recommending, they're prescribing, like get into prenatal yoga.
Yeah, we got from you that if we refer it and people have an HSA, they can use their HSA to pay for the prenatal yoga.
Yeah, isn't that?
So that's cool. So let us know if you have an HSA and you want to go.
Exactly. Yeah, you just need that little letter of medical necessity.
Okay.
And you can get reimbursed.
Benefits of prenatal yoga, would you say?
Everything.
I mean,
So I mean, the main ones that we focus on, right? You get a more comfortable pregnancy.
For sure.
So that's the number one. Yeah. The way that we teach prenatal, though, I would say is really unique to itself because we are not just going, here's some modified yoga poses.
So I was going to ask, like, how is it different than, like, let's say you were doing yoga before, because some people will stay at their yoga class, right? And then they're modifying themselves or not modifying at all.
Exactly.
So how's it a little different?
I think our number one, again, is going to be community.
Okay.
We start and we lead every class. The top of every class is community. So we talk about, like, where are you at? What are your highs and lows? We always have a fun topic to share. Okay. You get to know the people that you're surrounded with and make new friends. Okay. So that's important.
Yeah, same stage of life.
Yeah, really exactly. Nice. Yeah. But then my main focuses are, like, right, so the name of our studio, Mindy Body Baby. We are connecting the mind, the body, the baby, right? So we're holding space for you to kind of quiet the mind and be able to connect with self and connect with your baby. I have a background in doula work. Right. I'm also a registered prenatal yoga teacher. I've done the Body Ready method training with Lindsay McCoy. I've trained under Gal Tully with spinning babies.
Okay.
So I have a big focus on the anatomy and physiology portion of what is happening. So
do you incorporate that in
every class?
Especially with the body ready method, is that what it's called? Okay.
Yeah. So every class, like you're not gonna notice it.
Right, but you know.
but I know what. So I know what we're focusing on and the whys behind it.
Right.
So like we're hitting that psoas, we're getting into your glutes, we're turning those on, we're getting into your pelvic floor. You're probably not gonna be like, wow, my pelvic floor feels great today. But I know what we did for you.
It was like prepping for pregnancy, for labor, delivery, relax that pelvic floor. Everyone's so tight.
Yeah, right. We want that to yield and get out of the way.
Yeah.
And we don't realize a lot of us walk around just
all day.
real grippy.
Since little like teenagers, right?
Exactly.
Little middle schoolers, we're all like sucking it in.
Somewhere there was trauma usually, and we just kind of hold it together. Yeah. We interweave a lot of education.
Okay. Awesome.
We throw affirmations in, so we really make it a really beautiful space to connect with self. And
we talked about. We talked with Mandy. I wasn't here, but last week about body ready method, and so it's awesome that you incorporate that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I just started doing some one-on-one body balancing sessions as well.
You got the space for it as well.
Yeah, I mean it's been really beautiful. I think the cool thing about being a yoga teacher and also a doula is that I get to see my students come into class. Right, we're interweaving that in, and then I get to hear about how their labors went, either whether I was the doula or somebody else. Right. And then I'm actually seeing, right, like,
are you still doing doula work?
I do.
You do, okay.
Very sporadically.
I think like last time I saw you, which was a while ago.
Yeah.
I mean, baby was younger then too. You were kind of like, not right now. But
well, I have a toddler, a new business.
And new business is hard. You can't do it all.
Things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the fertility classes. We have the prenatal classes. We have and then you have baby, and so then you do mom and me, baby and me.
Yeah, so we do like a lot of postpartum, lots of options. So you can come back as soon as you get cleared by your professional to come in for movement. We've got postpartum specific. So that's geared towards like the more newer postpartum bodies because we're just starting to reconnect to self. Right. So, really safe movements, but we say postpartum's forever.
Yep.
It's not limited. You can come in whenever. We then do like mom and baby yoga. Okay. We do Busy Babes and Me. So more toddler based after they're walking series. We've got a music and babes series coming up. So you
have so much going on.
We just try to give a little bit of everything. Yeah. Right? That's kind of the cool thing about the space. We get to see people for different stages. It's really cyclical, right? So like we'll get you for a prenatal class, and then you age out, and then we'll get you for postpartum, and then you age out.
And you guys offer daycare, right?
Childcare.
That's what I meant. Not like daycare, but like you can take a class and your kiddo can go.
So if you want to just get some time for yourself, like I always joke, like I don't necessarily want to move my body every day, right? But I also don't necessarily want to mom every hour of every day. So sometimes I will take my daughter to childcare, and I'll go up and take a class, right? I'm never going to regret moving my body, but I also need that mental break from being a mom, and I think that's so important and beneficial to be able to take care of ourselves. We have to be able to have that balance of
that's awesome.
Somebody else to help with the kids,
right? Don't you have? She has a lot going on, but you have a lot. But are you? You said you have what's it called? Push prep class starting.
Yeah, so I do a series called Push Prep. It is childbirth education means physical preparation means practice. Okay.
We always, to all our patients, are always recommending like, hey, take a birth, some sort of birth class. Yeah. So this incorporates a little more than.
Yeah. So what I really like about mine is you think about like the general childbirth education class, it's preparing more of like the mental, like the anticipatory, like what can you expect? What should you be doing? What might it look like? How might it unfold? Right. So it's getting you like mentally prepared. Physically though, there's not a lot out there that's teaching you what to do with your body physically. Right. And then during we're labor. Saying like get in there.
Have a baby.
Like just figure it out. Naturally you'll know. And the idea is that even as a doula, I can walk into a space with you and I can bring my bag of tricks. But what I do with you prenatally is going to be more beneficial than anything that I do in the labor and delivery room with you. Right. So getting your body ready understanding the different ways that you can move your body
right.
is so much more beneficial. Think about it like the first time you ride a bike or you tie your shoe, right? It takes practice, that muscle memory. 100%. And it's the same thing with understanding the different positions. You don't want to be the first time that you try a specific laboring position. Right. To be like
when
while
you're in labor.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
So, you know, I've got it broken down into a lot of things, and one of the big ones is the why.
Okay.
So I think as a chiropractor, you really appreciate the first week we talk about alignment.
Great.
Right? Why is your body mechanics and the alignment of how you hold your body, right? We understand that like tissues over time create like pattern and they hold the body and
100%.
create dysfunction.
Yep.
And so we talk about and we actually go through and everybody kind of gets a little assessment of their body and they understand, right? Duck feet, that anteriorly tilted pelvis, and why turning muscles off and on. Why does that matter? Why is
the
it
glutes
important?
that don't work, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because if somebody gets the why,
yeah, maybe
they're going to be more apt to actually
do all the work.
The work to have a more comfortable pregnancy and then a perhaps shorter labor and a more functional labor.
So is what we're preaching.
Right?
How long is the class? Like, is it like how many weeks, I guess I would say?
It's a 4-week series.
Okay.
Each week focuses on something different.
Okay.
Coping mechanisms. We're talking like things within self,
okay,
right? It's all yoga based. So we'll focus on something each week and then we're going to use yoga as our base and we're going to incorporate it and we're going to be able to actually practice.
Okay. Is it does spouse come?
Nope, it's not partnered. Nope, it's just for the laboring person.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
So would they find, like, if they were interested in signing up, that would be website, Instagram, where would they go? Yeah,
so we haven't announced it yet, but if you go to the website, it's already on there and you can already sign up.
It's in March.
Yep, it's limited space, 4 weeks. It's an hour and a half each week. Thursday evenings.
Perfect.
It does usually fill
perfect
up.
amount of time.
It is. Yeah. Get a little education, get a little movement each week.
Okay.
It's kind of great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, was there another...
Yeah, we've got all sorts of stuff. So we do have a Baby and Me series coming up.
Okay. So do you usually do that in series? It's not like a class that's always...
Yeah, we usually do it in series.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, we just had a bunch of people have babies. Let's start a series.
That's kind of how it rolls. Yeah. Like, we'll look at, like, what does our community need right now?
Right.
And who is our membership base.
So great.
Like, right? I'll just have a bunch of babies. We'll then
start
offer you the next thing.
Okay.
So, that's coming up. That'll be Thursday mornings during the day.
Okay. And what would you say that, like, newborn to...
Usually we say until, like, crawling-ish.
Yeah, so it depends because every kiddo is a little different.
Exactly. So. Yeah, so that's, again, with community. Yeah. You get to hang out with the same group each week and start to build those relationships. Yes. Your kiddos get to start to build that relationship as well. Yeah. Right? Getting to be around some littles. We're actually going to do a free...
Oh, yes. Yeah, there's going to be a free Baby and Me. Is that what we're calling it? Mommy and Me. Class here. What day did we decide on? I don't even remember. I walked out for that.
March 1st.
March 1st, that's a Wednesday?
It's a Wednesday about 4 o'clock, I think we said. It's a 45-minute. It'll be free.
It'll be here so you can try it out. It'll be perfect because when is that starting? Do you know?
Yep, it'll start on the 16th.
So it'll be nice if hopefully you can try it out and you really like it. Then hopefully there's still room to sign up for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can come and...
Yeah, so we'll do that. So we'll get information out about that and how to sign up for it. I mean... Yeah, we can get it. We've done one here before. It was Or we did a
prenatal and we did a busy baby.
We did busy babies. Yeah, so we haven't done them. Okay,
yeah.
That'll be great. Yet. I think we've had a lot of new moms and babies too. So, okay, so March 1st we're doing that. Wednesday, March 1st.
Yeah.
We'll have
and I'll share the link with you and then you can share the link too.
Perfect.
And they'll sign up through our website. But yeah, so we've got a lot of really cool stuff happening. We've got some new community partners. Yeah. What else? We've got infant massage workshop coming up.
Awesome.
Right, super important. Infant feeding 101.
Okay.
We recognize that everybody chooses to breastfeed. So a lot of places offer, breastfeeding workshops, breastfeeding courses. This is infant feeding. Okay. So infant feeding covers however that is bottle, breast,
well, it's really great to learn because, there's like the pace feeding with a bottle, just all different stuff that you don't know.
That's the number one. So you might be thinking like, I would love to breastfeed. Well, baby has their own set of
I thought I was gonna breastfeed and I couldn't breastfeed twins, so it just didn't happen.
Same for me, yeah. And you want to feel prepared no matter what. Confidence.
Okay.
With whatever.
Who's teaching that?
No, so that is Elizabeth.
Okay.
She is our infant feeding specialist.
Oh, perfect.
She works at the studio. Yeah,
okay.
She's amazing.
Great.
We love her. We love her course.
Great.
So we've done it before. It was great and got great feedback. So
okay. Do you recommend doing that while pregnant? Obviously.
That's your
like a prep.
Yeah, it's a prep. So that's probably your best. Either pregnant or newly postpartum if you're
trying to
get a little bit more in your toolbox to be able to take with you. Absolutely. Okay.
And infant massage. Would you recommend that, like, bring baby? Like, you've already had baby?
We don't recommend it as a bring baby.
Okay, so that's
it can be during prenatal or postpartum. It can be any time, but we don't recommend
like learning on a dowel.
Yeah, we recommend a dowel because babes don't always want to cooperate with what you need them to do. So okay,
that's good.
Right?
It's good to know.
Exactly.
It's good to know, like, where you're at in your stage, like, what you can look for to sign up for.
Yeah,
this is all in March.
We've got a ton of new stuff that's going to be unrolling too. So I mean, just newsletter, social media. Those are the best places to get in the loop on what we've got going on.
Everyone knows who you are, but Mind Body Baby is what it is on Instagram. Also, right?
Mind Body Baby Yoga.
That's why. That's why I think it's the name of it. Mind Body Baby. Is that the whole full name of the studio or no?
It's just Mind Body Baby.
Okay, so Mind Body Baby
that was
Yoga.
Taken, though, on Instagram.
Okay, that's it on Instagram. So that's how you find it on Instagram. Then you can sign up for a newsletter, and then you'll know everything.
Yeah.
So we have the class here. Are we gonna do the baby bumps? Do we think?
I think so.
Okay, we have a baby bumps coming up in March also, March 18th, which is where we discuss like things beneficial for pregnancy, but I think we're going to do a yoga class it'll be a free prenatal yoga class also. So look for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Sure, why not? This Friday, we've got a Valentine's Day 4th trimester mama group meetup. Okay. So every Friday we do that, 11:45. It's meant for like newer mamas, maybe not quite ready for movement yet, or just want that social component, or maybe you don't like movement at all. So we're having you bring your littles, and then we're gonna do a Valentine's Day based art with teeny tiny baby feet and hands.
Oh, that would be cute. That'll be fun.
It will be cute. Yeah. So usually those fill up pretty fast, and it's already halfway there. So sign up for that online. We've got date night yoga happening next week.
Oh, for Valentine's Day?
For Valentine's Day. So we have childcare. It's an evening. It's 45-minute, just a gentle, slow flow class.
Is it on Valentine's Day?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. 6 o'clock to 6:45. You can sign your kiddos up for childcare and then come and bring your bestie, bring your partner.
Is there like an age range for the childcare?
Typically we say about like 6 weeks to 6 years ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, anything older, they pretty much just probably wash themselves in there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little iPod or something. Yeah, so that's happening. I mean, there's always so much good stuff. We're always trying to, evolve with our community and offer and bring them whatever it is that they're looking for.
All right, so if you have ideas of what you need, then you should go to her.
There you go, right?
Yeah.
Tell us. We're listening.
Yeah. We're all listening. Okay. Well, awesome. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks
Telling
for
us your whole
me.
story. We appreciate it.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah. Check them out. I know you guys already are. So.
Yeah, we appreciate the support.
Okay, we'll see you guys next Wednesday. I don't know who we're having next Wednesday, but we'll see you all next Wednesday. Thank you. Bye.